Alright, now that all that acting in the party is over with, now we can get back to the real business in the Batcave.
It's me.
Hey, Batcave, it's me. I love that apparently he and the Batcave had that kind of relationship now. It's me. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents of 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign?
So we've got a couple things here. The Gotham feed.
Most promising young politicians.
Just to give you an idea of what the press is saying about various different things.
We're now on day 3 of the factory fire.
Dent pressures the mayor to decry vigilantes.
Trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything.
So it seems Dent is opposed to Batman. At least Lieutenant Tapped to lead task force. I had to write the first one.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters.
Wayne Enterprises funds Arkham Asylum replacement.
Family capo Louis Pistachio Carbone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge
The Codex.
sometime just before dawn, causing traffic.
Pretty much the same kind of concept from games like Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Little bios and little tidbits of info. I'll cycle through these in case you guys want to read a bit more on them. It'll update itself when, over the course of the game, as things go down. That's Mayor Hill, who Harvey is running against. Catwoman. Cobblepot, aka the Penguin.
While most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition.
James Gordon.
Don't have any suspects
Vale.
at the time.
Falcone. Gotham City, 10 million people.
Arkham Asylum, bringing the total number of
Wayne
escapees
Enterprises.
from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest,
the movie tickets.
twin brother and sister,
His parents' movie tickets from that night they were killed.
Can be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you do not approach and call police immediately.
Got some of our gadgets here on this table.
Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords.
Take a look at some of these before we go to the day drive. Trace detection skimmers.
The newest edition. You can program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
The city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for
EMP
decades.
sticky taser.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. And I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
Spare grapple
Spare
gun.
grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
More on this after the
Smoke
break.
pellets.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
And yes, Lucius Fox is in this. Batarangs.
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
He vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future.
Okay, anything
Maybe
else?
that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Gangster running the city, we need a crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help.
Alright, let's analyze the data drive.
Together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime.
He's already using our slogan, make a dent in crime.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Ah, yes, the old, and I approve this message.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here,
I'm working.
in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'll leave as soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree, it isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Yep.
Though not unappreciated. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking
Gonna
at?
take a while to
let me
decrypt
try
this.
a different angle.
Nice. Rotate.
This is a map of the East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Alfred.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone.
Good.
Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego.
Thanks for your help.
Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
Yeah, thanks for the interruption.
And it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Ha.
No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Oh, it acknowledged that I already looked at the
Burglaries,
codex.
break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Ha.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out, pal. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent.
And
If
they
they put it
bought the
together with the
excuse.
incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the
They
long
wouldn't
nights
put it
and
together,
close
Al.
calls
They
we've
would.
endured
They
to get
never
here.
expect that someone
You're in
like
the
him would be
spotlight
back.
more than ever. You have to be careful.
I've had to cover for mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
Yes, you
A
are.
necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose.
He is a
Though
really
I
good
hope
liar.
you change careers someday. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse.
Oh.
One more worry for the list.
Oh, Al. Penguin.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
It's not coincidence.
Do you think he might know something about the break-in? This Catwoman shows up around the same time Oswald comes back to town. Might not be a coincidence.
Oswald's crimes, numerous they may be, are on a much smaller scale than robbing City Hall.
Well, he was always trouble growing up, but it's the fun kind of trouble.
You both were. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Cobblepot Park. 6 a.m. Eesh. Yeah, not really looking like the best place for someone like him to be.
Where are you, Oz?
Especially if they, well, of course they would recognize him. Who wouldn't recognize Bruce Wayne? A recent newspaper. Wayne shuns Falcone at Dent fundraiser. Alright, I guess we'll just go in. Let's give change.
Thank you, sir.
Not really sure why that was an option, but whatever. Running late, meet you by the statue.
Great.
Huh!
There's the statue, but no Oz.
Is that supposed to be his dad? No wonder he ended up taking that image looking, you know, when he was the Penguin. Or when he becomes the Penguin, I guess you could say. We'll take a look around, I guess. Hello, good sir. How are you this morning?
Hey.
Beat it.
That's not very nice. It's rather rude. Look at that plaque afterwards. Ah, it's a graffiti all over the place.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Nope. More graffiti. Someone put a can next to the statue.
Watch wallet cash.
Of course. Of course he's...
But this...
It's the same guy. He's gonna try and mug him.
Hey, you heard him, man.
As a friend.
The hell are you waiting for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you. And him.
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
Ah!
Stay down!
How nice that Cobblepot Caveman
Used
just
to be a
saved the
nice
day.
place. Lowlifes like you don't belong.
Oh! Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new.
Says the guy who has
Woo!
blood on
that
his
was
face.
a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the help.
Besides, someone needed to deal with the rubber situation here.
Well, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
Uh-huh.
Well, those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us.
Try and
This
play up the
city
old friends aspect.
chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now
Sorry,
all I got
Oswald.
is this park.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made
didn't
himself
invite
right
him.
at home. That oily...
He wasn't invited.
Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. I never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
Ah, yes, there's the penguin.
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, though. A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Is that so?
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be
Not
pretty.
your enemy,
It's gonna be
Oz.
beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
That's up to you, really.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really
Unless you
do.
want us to be enemies.
Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Press conference for new hospital starts soon. Car waiting on south side of park. All right, Alfred. Interesting heads up he decided to give me. Cobblepot, I mean. Future home of Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital. Woo! Now that is nice.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Is that a Ferrari?
Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Good
Morning,
morning.
everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm.
Oh, mine has plenty of
We didn't bring
charm.
you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk now.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security,
What's up?
lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in.
Call me
Arkham Asylum
ASAP.
is a cancer on
Got it.
Gotham.
Will do.
But today,
Oh,
with a
sorry,
sizable
Harvey.
contribution from this man here,
Got texting.
we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
All right. My parents would be honored.
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this city. You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost.
It was called V
That
for
night-
Vendetta. Oh, I'm sorry.
My parents
movie.
paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man
Great movie, though.
who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Oh, we getting emotional. Let's put a dent in crime.
With this facility and our next mayor, we can put a dent in crime.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
Its day has passed.
I think Arkham has only done harm to Gotham. It's made criminals more unstable, put our citizens in jeopardy. We can do better. All right, who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your
No, I
home.
did not welcome him.
You and Mr. Dent even spoke with him behind closed doors.
Falcone is no friend.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
What is it, Alfred? The
But
police
Mr.
are
Wayne,
there.
this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Yeah.
Transactions connected to
Excuse me?
organized crime, going back years, and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
I doubt your evidence.
And did anyone else receive this evidence?
The Globe, the Gazette, we all did. Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been
And
dealing
you
with
people
Falcone?
wonder why why everyone hates the
allegations be
press.
true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne! Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
How long has your family
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please, settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
What? What are the police doing in Wayne Manor? As long as they don't find the Batcave. They're making a mess of the place.
Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant. It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights
Go
off, keep a
ahead.
low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
Just don't break anything.
I meant what I
don't
said.
Don't damage anything,
not
please.
personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises.
Oh, that's
Warrant covers
great.
your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive.
And
Seems
who
to be the guy
authorized
doing your
this?
taxes.
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself.
Of course.
As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended
That's
up
why
on
we've
Mayor
always
Hill's
loved you,
shopping block,
Gordon.
but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down
Yeah,
too.
it's a political ploy.
That'd be a real shame.
Trying to take down Wayne
Mr.
so
Dent's
that he
the only
can
DA I ever
hurt
trusted to make a
Harvey's
conviction
campaign.
stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us.
He's
For
abusing
all
his
our
power
sakes,
as mayor.
I pray you've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, about that. Hey, I said don't break anything. Oh, you did not just knock over a picture of my parents. And he broke the glass.
Bruce, stay back!
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
Vicky,
Bruce?
what are you doing here?
I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No problem at all.
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention. Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to
I
fight
appreciate
this.
that.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here...
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet.
Politically motivated.
The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Let's give a quote then.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Let's see. The story is pure fiction.
This story about my family is exactly that. A story. It's a work of fiction all the way through.
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear. You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
I hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Yep.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family? We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'...
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
Time to go have a chat with Harvey. And we will be having that chat with him when we come back. Stay tuned.